let me go to your
Because I
channel
don't want to
actually.
start then an hour later. Because I like to have receipts to y'all niggas. We have a lot of lying
Wait,
dudes in the stream.
Who's lying, bro?
Just lying all about Pharaoh with these theories, these off the wall theories. Then he ain't say nothing. Pharaoh,
yeah, it's
I say
live by the way.
shit. Okay, sorry.
when last you get a theory right, bro?
My my last theory.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. Actually, don't know.
Wait, the title is live, but I mean testing by the way. You
It's
want
a
to change that?
oh
Oh,
I
it's
can change
not.
I can
Is it
change the
live?
title. That's small stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
is live.
live right now.
That's
Is
small
this a
stuff. I
new
can change.
channel or is it the same one?
Huh?
That's the same one. No, I thought it was a new channel because the profile picture looked different.
Pharaoh, when last you get a theory right?
Bro, I can't ever remember that. I'm gonna be
I
honest,
mean,
bro.
Pharaoh takes so much beating with them theories,
Bro,
Nick.
the reason,
This man changes shit, old
bro,
shit to
it's because
discussions.
it's because Oda is just going off the wall, bro. That's what it
Real
is.
talk, bro.
He's
Oda,
building
you
things, but
can't
not
predict.
following with the execution.
I see some niggas mad at
Exactly.
Oda.
You can't predict the man.
Hey, Pharaoh. Some niggas mad at Oda because they theories ain't coming true.
Yeah, no, but that's like mostly the ZKK dudes, though.
No, bro, for real
Nah, I
though.
think it's like a standard One Piece.
That's
I don't
me,
even think it's a standard because like you have certain expectations of the series. People are they say, "Oh, it's your head. You're mad because your head cannon didn't come right." I'm like, no, I just expected this to happen. That's all.
niggas usually
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Niggas
Yeah.
usually say that
Yeah, but like,
when you say Wano trash. They do the style. You know what these
yeah,
fanboys.
they do that head cannon shit. Yeah,
You
on
know,
Twitter. Yeah, it's a cult, bro. Well, the One Piece community is a cult.
bro.
If
A
you don't
view
like it, bro, you get buried.
and dudes is
I'm
try to
sure,
silence you, bro. Like Wano. I don't like how this shit end, bro. Like this shit got me feeling like hold on,
bro. This is the most average ending to an arc ever.
bro. This shit so rushed. This like they tell this nigga like this nigga on drips or Ivy or something, and he just hurry speed up, do these two chapters and end up. This shit feels so
Yeah,
incomplete,
that's this is like it felt like Kubo like
bro.
that
I feel
last
like
arc.
honestly, I feel like
Obviously
King.
not to that extent, but
I feel like King of Lightning draw these last two chapters. Like in terms of execution, this feel like some fine shit, bro. This don't feel this don't feel like Oda. Oda usually take his time and get
yeah,
things,
like especially at the end. Normally Oda takes his time at the end, but
bro.
here it's just like
Bro,
boom, two chapters, Wano's ending.
this shit ruin my expectations for Blockbeard versus Luffy, bro. Because Oda take the easy way out with
Mm,
this Kaido fight. You mean to tell me wait, you mean to tell me the only thing it take to beat Kaido was a fucking Thor from the sky and you sent him into magma? Like this shit was awful though. And then
yeah, like
on top of that, the way it was drawn, it ain't do nothing for me.
I mean there was impact, but the panel was just like so confusing. Again, I think Oda is like just waiting for like the anime to fill in the gaps that he couldn't put in there. I think he said that one time. Like eh, everything is just gonna be better in the anime. That's what it seems like. He's just making room for the anime
Nah,
to.
bro, that's a Todd
Yeah.
type thinking. I don't even want you getting
I
into
mean
that because I never view you as
Oh,
a
it's very
Todd
fair
fan.
though, right?
that's what's been
It's fair.
happening in Wano though. Yeah, that's literally what's been happening in Wano. We're seeing the gaps.
Yeah,
That's why it's taking so long. Like a
I
chapter is
mean,
like 2 episodes because he's like the anime is like filling in the gaps of what happened at this point in time, what happened here. I think that's what but yeah, this shit is definitely from a manga perspective, you should definitely question the shit.
yeah, I mean, you see, I don't think I ever viewed One Piece as a story where I'm looking forward to the how Oda draws the fights, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where I mean, maybe from a different perspective, I never really felt disappointed in the way the fight turned out because I kind of already expected it in a way. Like it's a shonen. Like we know Luffy is gonna win, right? And we know that it's gonna take like some kind of insurmountable uh sort of ability from him, something that doesn't make any sense but still has to happen, right? Uh,
Bro, I even
and
look
that's
at
exactly what happened.
I even look at the lead up to this fight with Luffy versus Kaido, bro. It's so much bullshit what happened in this. And the only reason why I was excited was I was just excited to see a fight, but look at the amount of power ups, bro. The Nika shit, the Nika thing was garbage, right? Uh but the Nika thing, what I did like about it is that was my favorite part, even though I know it was garbage because Nika wasn't a we didn't even know that Oda could make his own myths up just to fit what he
Yeah.
need. You understand? We still thought as theorists we had a chance to get shit right. This nigga say no,
Wait,
Yeah.
why are you saying he messed up?
huh?
What happened? Like, what the what? Why are you saying Oda mess up? Like,
You
how
mean
is the Nika thing?
with the Nika thing?
Yeah, like,
Because
what's
Nika
wrong with
the,
that?
the Nika shit wasn't really foreshadow. The Nika shit just happened in Wano dog. Like the first real foreshadowing of Nika. Nah, I ain't talking about the Skypiea thing with this dancing. But the first real foreshadowing thing we get with Nika was in Wano from Who's Who. And I feel like we didn't have time to uh it didn't really have time to develop like that. It just was rushing
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
It feels like
And I feel like the
that was
rules we had like certain expectations on what a mythical zone could be. We didn't know the nigga could make up a mythical zone based off a myth in the One Piece verse. You understand? And that's what rubbed me the
yeah.
wrong way about it. I would have preferred the nigga to say he was Sun Wukong or something like that. I would even prefer that.
Yeah,
You
like the
understand?
Sun Wukong has a lot of backing to it,
I would even
Monkey
prefer that than a
Kaido.
fake myth, bro. And dudes still telling me this peak Oda, like this ain't peak Oda, this peak trash. You understand what I'm saying?
No. Well,
I
wait.
wouldn't
So
say it's
did
trash, but yeah.
That's
yeah?
true. No, but
Did you
honestly, the Nika
no?
powers, right? The Nika powers didn't change really what Luffy could do. He's still doing rubber shit,
Yeah,
right?
he's still doing the same
It
shit.
it's still the
No,
same
It's like
attack base.
it changed a lot though. It's changed the way that he interacts with his opponent, right? So the way that Kaido's attacks started to not really have the same effect, and also, yeah, actually, that's the main thing. Kaido's attacks didn't have
But
the same effect,
that's
and
still
the way that
rubber though. That's still
oh
rubber.
yeah, yeah. Oh, so you mean like the properties wise? But I think one big thing that happened was remember the theory where they will say that his awakening, Luffy will turn his surroundings into rubber
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that
yeah.
stuff. So that's pretty much what happened, but it's not an awakening. It's like his actual devil. Well, I guess technically it is an awakening. I'm
yeah,
not sure. I'm
it
not sure if
is
the
an
Nika.
awakening.
I'm not sure if
And
it's a
Yeah.
different form or it's like an actual awakening. But it
that's
seems
one of my
like what happened.
problems with the Nika fruit too, right? All this time they saying like he was a zone and then it's just it don't feel right to me, bro.
I know, but
Yeah, I
I feel
mean,
like that's like a expectation thing, right? Like you have an expectation going back to expectation talk.
Yeah, yeah.
You have an expectation of what things should be, and then you fall, it doesn't meet your expectation, and now you think it's bad. I just don't go into it with an expectation. So same thing with what would happen in Black in the future, and with Dragon, and even Green Bull, whatever is going to happen in the next couple of
Bro, I wouldn't
chapters.
even be
Just
surprised if with
don't
Black
go with it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Black Bear just fall into the sea because Oda clearly don't give a fuck about the series like that no more. Like to me, this feeling like he ain't putting
like
that much love into it.
it's like Wano just told me like tension in the series is like almost dead.
Real talk.
It's like
You feel like
we
that? Why though?
no, because in the beginning, right, we were going to Onigashima undermanned by about 20,000 people. And with Big Mom, Kaido, three calamities, six. Oda was hyping these guys up like crazy. It was like, yo, we're gonna have casualties most definitely. We're gonna have, this, and that. But he beat every single character on the Beast Pirates and Big Mom to only have two characters dead on our side.
And
Don't you
two
think that's
characters were
insane?
being
And two
connected too
characters
like
that
that.
we don't really care about. Izo, he had no attachment to him because he just came in. And the whole thing about him was revealed in this arc, so we didn't even get like a story behind him. And Ashura Doji was the only one that we kind of expected was going to die because we didn't see him for like 50 chapters or something like that. So it's like two characters. I mean, if it was Kinemon, I'll be like, okay, that was real. But like two like
Oh, so you mean
the
like two important characters, right? Because I'm pretty
two
sure other
important
people.
characters. I mean, there's a lot of fathers dead or whatnot, but that doesn't really matter though. Like we, for us to defeat two Yonkos, defeat all the calamities, no sort of repercussions on our side,
7 days
minimum
later,
repercussions.
dude's just smiling
It's
and running
it's
around, and
it's
it
wild.
it
It's a
don't
bit
feel it,
wild.
like the reason Marine Ford to feel dope, bro, because we like White Bear, a legend, dead, Ace dead. Like you understand this shit don't feel like this. Not no,
This was a war.
this was a war.
People die in war. But like it was like
And
this was almost like a complete slaughter of the Beast Pirates if you think about it. Like we annihilated these guys to like obviously like it was extreme difficult,
And then
but
on top of that, right? These
it was a
fights, or
slaughter.
these fights, they all end the same. All the endings to these fights, except Nico Robin, was unsatisfactory to me, to my liking, bro. You understand that Sanji shit? That I wasn't pleased with that.
Oh yeah, and Sanji kicked that. I was like, yo, he's probably gonna. Bro, the next chapter happened, and this dude is up in the air.
I wasn't
He's like
pleased with that. The
defeated
same thing
him
with
with
Kaido.
just
I
one
feeling
arm.
like Kaido can get back up, and this really just the start of
Like
the shit getting
the
real.
fights were kind of anticlimactic, where it's like there has to be more, right? And the next chapter comes out, and then it's like, oh, it's over.
And then me and you
there was
talking.
always more
And then me and
when
Pharaoh
when we
talking, we saying, oh, the awakening right around the corner. These
Yeah,
niggas
the
come.
awakening stuff.
You
Like
understand?
that's Kaido not awakening is kind of like wow. I mean, people were saying that flaming form that he had was awakening, but Oda should tell us, bro. Like, it only takes one panel for you to say, "Oh, this is my awakened form." I don't know. I feel like
Exactly.
Oda
oh yeah,
has
because
his priorities on something else.
Let me ask y'all a
yeah,
question though. What
because
y'all?
Kaido is a mythical zone.
He's a
Yeah, go
mythical
ahead.
zone as well, so his awakening would have been nuts if we saw that. Again, we don't even know if he awakened or not, or if he has awakening, which he should, because he told Luffy like, "Yo, this is awakening." So that's something that's like kind of weird with the whole Kaido situation. And a lot of fans are coping. They're coping because
No, I
they're
feel like,
saying,
bro, I wasn't satisfied with Wano, but I happy from the standpoint that Wano out the way, and we can get to the real stuff that I want to
yeah, we
see.
can get to the better stuff.
You
Because
understand?
let's be
What's
honest,
the most exciting thing you excited for in coming up? Like the first thing that could pop to your mind.
there's a lot actually. I
But
mean, there's so many,
the biggest
plot
thing,
points
like
right now,
what
bro.
you don't care, you just want to see like right now.
I mean, let's be honest. I want to see the Marines, SSG,
But
Dragon.
that's the thing though. You
And
feel like any SSG.
Black. There's Black. Like all the characters that we're moving into are like no joke characters. Even though Kaido should have been one of those characters, he
Bro,
turned
but
out to be a
you
bit
gotta
flaky though.
understand this. Oh, this our older dude, Kaido dirty because
Yeah, he
Kaido
did it. He did it
Kaido
dirty.
done right now, right? And then now you bring in an admiral. We supposed to be excited about Green Bull when we just beat Kaido. We just beat all these Yonko.
Yeah.
The threat of Green Bull ain't enough for me. The nigga come on a flower with a flower copter. Like, be real. I know the nigga dope. Like I know as an admiral, he
Yeah.
have to be nasty, nasty. But still, this same pre-time skip where you could just
Not
be
the
no
free
high
time
school
skip, yeah.
bully.
It's like,
Yeah,
but the
that's
thing
true.
is, yeah, the thing is, depends on what he's coming there for. Because the dude seems like he has like an ulterior motive.
Personally, I feel like
Um,
Green Bull working in tandem with CP0 to try to get Robin.
I
All he
don't
have
know,
to do,
bro.
because
Possibly.
you need a huge distraction. Them CP0 niggas can't fuck with nobody. You understand? So if Green Bull could
He
provide a
named Tear
distraction.
in the last chapter, by the way.
then they could
Robin was the
kidnap
only person.
Robin. Because it seems like Green Bull was talking to them CP0 dudes.
Yeah, it's
What's strange
possible.
about that panel? Before I let you go, Anima, what's strange about that panel though is that he hacked into your phones. Says like someone is interfering with our Denden Mushis, and then he told them, "Oh, just wait there." In the beginning, I don't know if you guys saw that. That was kind of
Oh,
weird.
okay.
Yeah, that was kind of weird where he had to interfere with their own network to tell them something that he's coming. It's kind of
Yeah,
strange. So I don't know if he's
I feel
working with
like
those
Green Bull
guys.
working
Wait,
with CP0. And I
but
feel like he get
was that interference with also with the elders as well? Were they listening in, or was it just the
No, I
agents
think
at
it was just
Wano?
the agents there. He was
okay.
telling that I'm wait there, I'm coming. So he was essentially telling them that he's coming over where they are at.
Yeah, but another thing is that it doesn't seem like whatever plan Greenbow has, it's in like coordination with Akininu though. So it seems
Yeah,
like he's kind of acting,
he's acting on his own.
somewhat, yeah,
No, I
somewhat
don't
on his
Somewhat
believe
own.
on
that.
his
I
own.
believe that Akin, based off what Aquino give him, but Green Bull have the type of personality where Aquino have to tell this dude stay
He
on
stick
code,
to
stay
it.
on the mission,
Yeah,
because
yeah. He's
this
not.
dude
Oh,
Yeah,
clearly
I do agree
yeah,
with that.
yeah. Okay, so not like entirely, out of coordination, but
Yeah, he's gonna
it
do
still
his.
does
He's
things his
gonna
own
take
way.
take matters into his own hands on his like terms. Essentially,
Yeah. So I guess it kind of seems like the
it's
same thing
like
as Fujitoro. I think
it's
Fujitoro is
animal
yeah,
type.
exactly.
It's
I
like his
think.
animal
I
type.
think.
Bulls is
I think.
stubborn, right?
Yeah, stubborn. Yeah, exactly. He's a stubborn character. I think this is a thing Oda is doing because these guys are not were not like Marines from like the start, like Aokiji. They're draft people. They were with the citizens at some point in time, or a part of like a citizen or country. So
Mm-hmm.
they're going in with their own agenda and what they want to change in the Navy.
Facts.
Fujitora
exactly.
didn't like the system. He that's his own thing done. And Greenbow, I think he has his own like his own original something that he wants to change within the war government as
Yeah,
well.
for
But
sure. His own
I
morals
don't
and
know
whatnot.
more exactly. So I think these two admirals they have because they've experienced things from like the citizens' eye point of view. They're trying to change something in the government. So you're
Yeah.
not gonna get them following orders every time. They're planting seeds of that they can do to make situations better or
Basically, these dudes
favorable
don't have
for
no
them.
passion for the Marines like that. They didn't come up as Marines. They come up as free
Yeah,
agents.
yeah, exactly. They're not like Marines from like at their core.
Yeah.
So they're a bit
I
different from the usual.
I think
Right,
it's
can
pretty clear that he's not there for like any kind of fight or anything like
Yeah, I
that.
don't think he's there for any
and we
fight.
already even have a hint of this dude. This dude personality. You know he can be a pervert. Definitely.
Yeah, it looks like he's a pervert. Let's be honest.
He can
Oh,
be a
is he?
pervert, bro.
From the first time we saw him, he's talking about
Oh
girls.
yeah.
That can
Uh,
be his thing.
he has like a very it looks like he's
Personally,
way too
I would like
relaxed.
if Green Bull was to me like a former bounty hunter or some shit. Cause green color the money, like
Oh, yeah, green.
because
Yeah,
these
money or
dudes had to
something.
be doing
Yeah, that would
something.
be actually pretty cool. It had to be, bro. I mean, whole thing with do you guys think he's a mythical or paramecium?
Definitely mythical zone, bro.
Because
You
Oda
know
is
Oda
giving a
big
lot of light
on
on that
his
mythical
teams.
zone. Yeah, it has to be a mythical zone,
It
bro.
have to. Like
He's hyping them up like crazy right
I'll
now.
bet everything on that. And that's the thing though,
So this
with
dude
these
could be
mythical zones,
crazy
they
though. Like
starting to creep
he
into
yeah,
being less red and Logias. Like we need some Logias like now. Because
yeah,
we have
there's a
about
lot
10
of them.
mythical zones.
Need more Logias, let's be honest.
You talk, but Logias I feel like is a limited the
Yeah,
concept of a Logia
there's a
even
lot
more
of
limited
Logias.
than what a mythical zone. You could pick anything for a mythical zone. And fair, you love Logia devil fruits.
Mm. Yeah, I think they're still the best, bro. Like,
I
I
mean,
still think Logias are hands down the best devil fruits you can get,
they said
depending on which one, though. I'm
I
not
wish
saying like
we
smokers
could see
type of.
one go all out
I'm talking
though.
about the
Like
elements.
yeah, It'd be
Dude
cool
could
to.
also be a Logia, bro, because plants are a natural thing,
No, he could.
right?
It makes
So
sense
they
for
would
him to be a Logia,
plants could
but
fall
you
under
you,
Logia. I
you,
don't
you
know.
you know Oda ain't gonna do that. Oda like to have each class represented in a specific group. He can run straight
Yeah,
Paramecia.
represent. Yeah, exactly.
You understand? He don't. You know Oda style, Pharaoh.
Yeah, yep.
So
Oh yeah, it looks like he has interesting
like Luffy Bounty can be.
Yeah,
and
I think
whatever
he's good.
What y'all feel like? Because I feel like people stand at gas Luffy Bounty.
bro,
I don't
it's
even know
gonna
to
be
be honest.
I don't feel like he can jump above Kaido. I really don't.
bro. This shit is gonna be over. It's gonna
I,
be over.
I think it can be over 3 billion.
No,
I
it's
think it can
gonna
be
it's gonna
Wait,
around
jump,
block
bro.
bet.
It's gonna
I
jump above
yeah,
Kaido.
it kind of has
Um,
to be right
He can
because
because
it's
jump over
probably it's
Kaido.
like 5 bill. Because
No,
the whole purpose of him beating
dang. So you saying
whole
he's gonna
purpose of him
equal
beating
Whitebeard?
Kaido whole purpose of him beating Kaido and Big Mom here means that he's surpassed them. So Oda's
no,
gonna
but
basically above them.
you got to look at it like this too. It depends on how the news
Bro,
report
me,
these fights.
Oda goes overboard with the bounties every time.
No, but he ain't gonna do that because there's still a lot more story. Luffy still have
Bro,
more shit to
who's
accomplish.
reporting it? Morgan's?
Huh?
Yeah, but like it's still not Roger level though. He gets 5 bill.
Bro,
Yeah, but that's
that's
Whitebeard though, right?
That's
that's too
Whitebeard.
much.
Like beating two
He,
young bro,
He
that's
didn't beat two
unprecedented in
Yonkos.
like
yeah, so
the
you're trying to tell me that Luffy right now is wait, so you're trying to tell me Luffy right now has accomplished more than Whitebeard through his
Real
entire
talk.
career?
That's so
Dang,
dumb.
that's kind
That's
of sad a bit, but
disrespectful,
I
man.
mean, like
nah, but that's the story. You know what I'm saying?
who did
Like,
Whitebeard
this
beat
is
though?
Luffy's. Well, it's not necessarily who. I mean, he was involved in God Valley, right? Yeah, that's like
True.
a
The
monumental
thing
thing.
is, taking down two Yonkos though, like being a
But
part of
no, Pharaoh,
something like that, he's probably
Pharaoh,
gonna be named as the leader of everything. Let's be honest.
Pharaoh. You keep saying he take down two Yonkos. He did not.
Technically, he beat down one Yonko.
He did not, but like the story, that's what you're gonna see in the story is like, yo, this guy is the spearhead of everything, and what eventually happens as them
No,
taking
but
on two
everybody
Yonkos.
know
It's
that
always like that. Remember
kid-in-law beat.
Whole Cake, bro. Whole Cake. They said he was. They said Capone was under dude.
That's because Morgan's was
Yeah.
duh. Morgan's was
I
directly
mean,
duh,
I know
bro.
Kid and Law. They're gonna get their own reputation as well because they said, yeah, but like
Yeah,
a poo. Morgan's has already like favoritism towards the worst generation already. So he thinks that one of them is gonna become the Pirate King. So he's gonna gas the leader of all of them like crazy, which is Luffy.
I could see that, but
yeah.
I just
But
don't
do
see
y'all think
5 bill.
that?
Bro, trust me, every
So
villain.
you don't want to see?
Look at the track record though. Every villain that Luffy beats always surpasses their bounty.
Exactly.
Every
That's pretty much
single
why.
one.
That's the only
Every
reason
single
why.
one.
No, but
Flamingo.
no, but you
He
gotta
runs a
recognize
500.
too that you gotta recognize too that Luffy did not beat Kai. I mean, he technically did, right? We know that as viewers that Luffy do the majority, and
Yeah.
I would say 90% of the damage on Kaido. But we CP0 is the ones who probably reporting back to Morgan's too. CP0 and the Pooh.
No. No, bro. They're gonna follow Apu's words because
Shit.
remember, CP0 was trying to blackmail dude before, so he's not in contact with them, bro.
Well, if a Pooh
Wait,
report the
but
news, then that means fucking Kid ain't gonna be the uncle because a Pooh can fuck over Kid. Kid didn't do nothing.
Oh, but I don't think Apu isn't gonna lie though. Uh,
This a
no, but the
Pooh,
people
bro.
that are setting the bounties aren't the CP aren't isn't Morgan's. It's not the news, right? It's gonna be the
it's
world government.
Morgan. Wait,
So it's not Morgan. Wait, it's is it him? No,
no,
it's not him.
it is
No,
Morgan.
it's the world government that set the
Oh
bounty,
no,
not
because the world
Morgan's.
government given the bounties. Yeah. But
Yeah. So it doesn't really matter what more. It doesn't matter if literally they said Luffy's god now. It's whatever that the world government sees the new the world
That's a
generation
good
as
that's
opposed,
point, boy,
true. That's
right?
bro.
So that's why I don't think Kid and Law is a good chance that they're not part of the new Yonkos, right? They're not. They're
who
not
do you think it
young.
is? Who do you
I
think
still think
they
that.
mentioned it? The
Yeah,
in the
I
newspaper
mean,
last because Luffy was
I,
already acknowledged as the uncle before going into this arc.
no, but
So
that was
this
only through the
person,
public though. It wasn't the world government. Right? So it was.
oh, it was through the public, but like I don't see Oda doing that again, where he's like, "Oh, is a Yonko again." It's like
Yeah, so
it's
I
redundant.
definitely think that Luffy is gonna be part of the Yonkos. So it's him,
Yeah,
and it makes
yeah,
sense.
Luffy most definitely. It
But for
says
Kid and
this
Law,
says
it doesn't make sense at all.
I don't know because
It's because of the territories. They don't have the territories. They don't have the manpower. Like they don't really have the influence like that, right? And I think Big Mom, even though she was taken down, I still think she will. Her resolution hasn't really come to an end yet, like that. So I
yeah,
think she might still be. So it's
it's
gonna be
like
maybe Kaido will be down, and then Big Mom will stay the same because she still has her force. Kaido's force is
yeah,
destroyed.
No, no, no,
it's
no,
just
no, 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 no.
yeah,
You aren't looking at what the guards say. The
I
guards
don't
they
know,
say
like
two fall, bro, and they can't hide that. That shit old already. So you can't be a Yonko with your reputation fucked up
exactly they
like that.
can't hide that. Yeah.
So Big Mom Cook, she done.
Also,
Yeah, but
Sean,
who did that though?
it's important to note that um Nika is like that's what you're taking Luffy as right now. That's something that's gonna bolster his bounty. It's not that
Yeah,
Luffy
yeah, yeah,
just took
yeah.
down two Yonkos, but
You.
oh, the reappearance of Nika is here as well.
But you got to keep in
It's like, yo,
mind
we
that
gotta put something high on this dude.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I,
That's in fact that was the main thing I was thinking of.
I didn't factor
Uh,
that in.
Bill.
I don't know. I think Oda can keep it. Oda can surprise y'all. 3 bill, bro.
Yeah,
3.5 bill. Right above block bed. Like it's an entry point, is an entry level to Yonko bounties. I don't feel like you just jump from 1.5 to Pirate King level bounty. You understand? That just don't sit
I
right
think
with me.
Sean though,
Like I don't know.
if
It's
you're
thinking.
Sean, you're
All right.
not taking into account that two Yonkos just fell, bro. Two Yonkos flung, bro. Sean, these people have been in power for 20
Okay, let me
years.
ask you a question
Them
then.
falling in one day,
Let
I'm
me ask you a question.
Luffy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I know why Block Bear didn't surpass. That's a dumb question. I was gonna ask why Black Bear didn't get surpass White Bear Bunny or get at least close
Yeah,
to.
you already feel when you started
Yeah,
like
that's a dumb question.
yeah, he didn't fight it. He didn't fight the captain. He only fought the remnants. That's why.
But he did
But
kill him though.
Okay.
bounty, I think will be very surprising. I can see
All
why
right.
you
So let
guys
me
are
let me
saying
let me
three
let me
point
ask you a
five.
question.
If it's
You
not three
expect
point
you
five, it's
expect
5 bill.
you
There's
you
no. I don't
expect
think there's any in between.
you expect Luffy to be the world's most wanted man next chapter?
No,
No. What?
no.
Would the bounty
Um,
surpass Dragon?
the world. Well, it depends on. No,
No.
it wouldn't surpass Dragon. I don't think so because they haven't shown Dragon's bounty
Nah,
yet.
because I actually think Dragons is above Rogers. Like that's how high I think Dragon
Six,
is.
yeah, I think Dragon is 6 bill, but I've watched a couple of videos where people are saying most wanted doesn't necessarily mean the highest bounty. But
But I
um,
feel like if he don't have the
I know
highest
you know
bounty, then that title
you know the
don't hold weight. Like that title, I I don't know how to explain it. That
no, but
title don't
like
mean nothing then, because your danger level
there's
should be
more.
represented in terms of a bounty.
But it also means that Dragon must have done something at some point in time where he's recognized as like the most wanted person. I don't know.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
weird.
probably
It's weird.
yeah, but
Very weird.
again, we got to remember this. It's not really about the public. So he did something where the government recognized that. So it could be that
Bro,
what he did wasn't really
he ain't
even
even what he
that
did
noticed in
is
the
this
public.
Yeah.
nigga, bro. The nigga, everything he
Yeah, yeah.
stands
He's the
for,
leader of the revolutionaries.
everything he stands for against, uh,
Look at
what,
Sabo though, 602.
bro? The Celestial Dragons, bro. You don't know how much of them he already killed, though.
Sabo,
Nah,
yo,
probably zero. I don't think he's killed
nah,
me.
I don't think he's killed. I don't think he's even encountered any of these guys yet.
You gotta be crazy if you
Like,
don't believe that,
you know, they know that he. Well, I think he's encountered them, but I don't know if he necessarily killed them.
Nah,
Though he
he's
did look like
encountered.
a savage back then, though. Like in that Rogers that execution, he looked crazy.
bro.
Look like a prison escapee.
Dragon gotta make a move, bro,
Did you
because
guys see?
the
Oh, Dragon
community, huh?
has to make a
Oh yeah.
move, bro. There's no
The
way.
community,
Oh yeah, because
Has to
the
move.
community losing hope on Dragon. They faltering.
Yep, yep.
They faltering
Because
because every Dragon showing, I
whatever
can.
Oda has in store for Dragon, it
Eh, eh,
has to be insane, bro. You can't keep this man 20 years. Dragon's first reveal was 20 years ago, bro. He
bro,
hasn't
but
done anything
Dragon,
since then.
it's time to show,
You have
bro,
to make
because
whatever execution's coming up. It has to be crazy. Whatever he does moving forward has to be nuts, and it has to be revealed. Fuck all that hiding shit.
I feel like after we get from Luffy them, because we can be pawn away from the Strats for probably like on 10 chapters. I feel like that can be all
Yeah,
Sabo.
I think that I think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna pan away for quite some time, like maybe 5 to 10 chapters,
Bro, we
like
need a
the
break.
weathering shit.
I need a break from them.
I'm tired of like the straw hats at
Like,
this point
bro,
in time. I want to see what's going on.
I want to see the world. I want to see Mihawk. I want to see you understand. I want to see everybody, bro.
Oh yeah. Wasn't Fujitora going to his island, Mihawk's island? I want to see how that resolved itself.
But we don't know who actually like went to his island. We know Fujitora was in the Calm Belt, which is where the Boa sisters are. We also know Kobe was going there.
Oh yeah, the
We
boa rather. Never mind.
Gravito
Boa.
Moko.
But
Fujidora. I love Fujidora, bro. Like Fujidora is my nigga, dog. Like I
he's
was
very
annoyed in
funny though.
Dressrosa at him, but he's a real nigga.
But yeah, I think
Let me let Bruce in.
what's gonna be interesting is Mihawk though.
Bruce, I send you
I
the
mean, they
invite.
kind of said it. People are saying Kizaru is the person that's gonna fight him, but I don't
Like
know, bro.
at the end of the story, or the person who was
Oh,
sent.
like they're sending like admirals towards them right now.
Nah, I don't think Kizaru. I don't know. It
I
seems
think
like
it would be
anything Zoro does, it kind of boosts Mihawk, right? So it's a bit interesting to me. Even
mm,
throughout the Kaido
I
Luffy
don't. I
fight, and
honestly,
especially
I
when
get what
Zoro was
you're
involved,
saying, but
I, I thought it
me
was interesting about how that would fare if Mihawk was there.
Mihawk got to show improve, bro. Cause I don't know about Mihawk no more. Cause his title, I was looking for some swordsman to validate. I mean, Zoro's the swordsman, obviously, to validate his title. But I was looking for some top tier swordsman who could put some mustard on that title. You understand? I just feel like only Zoro care about that title.
yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
yeah, we just don't see
that
them.
is
This is not
true.
about a Zoro.
Wait, the worst
About a Zoro.
generation of swordsmen. The niggas who really won that you understand?
Okay, wait, but Sean, think about this. Where did Fujitora come from? Where did Green Bull come from? Right?
Mm.
They're out there. Oda just doesn't show
No,
them.
no, 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 no. These
Yes, this is
niggas,
how it is. And
let's
by the
don't get
way,
into that.
he got
These
his
niggas ain't
validation from Shanks.
Fujitora ain't no pure swordsman. These niggas don't care about sword play or
No,
nothing
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no, no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that where do they come from in the sense that there were regular dudes out there in the story before the Marines recruited them, meaning that strong cats exist, right? So are there
Bro,
swordsmen
you
who
gotta keep
are
in mind,
very
you gotta keep in mind
because
it's some credence to my doubt, bro, because we in the land of swordsmen, dog. Real dog. If any place, it's supposed to be Wano. It shouldn't be the Burger Kingdom or some shit like that. We in the line of swordsmen, samurai.
yeah, but we did see some of them. The scabbards are nice.
These
Like
niggas wasn't
Ashura
dope, bro.
nice. I
Kaine
mean,
was like, oh, the thing with Oda is he overhypes things, and then when you go into it, it's just like lame. he was saying,
That is true.
kind
That
of
is
was
true.
like saying, he kind of was like saying, "Yo, oh, don't go into the land of Wano because those samurais." It was
To
like I
be
was like, "Yo, are
to be
these
fair
samurais like
though,
Yonko
to be fair
commanders or
about
something?"
to be fair about that, um, if we look at Wano in totality and this type of swordsman, because if Odin was here and we had a top tier swordsman, it would have been right. It would have feel right. But look at Ryuma, the sword god. Obviously, he's probably the strongest swordsman that ever exists. I just feel like these dudes, he do. They was solid dudes. They was Yonko commander level dudes, but we was just missing that one killer, bro. That one top tier swordsman. That one top 10, top 15 character and from Wano.
Yeah, but yeah, but again, that was Odin, right? And that was also Momonosuke, right? Where he would have been right now. And again, you're really asking for someone who can tussle with the strongest of the strongest. That's rare. Like
Yeah,
how
but
many
you
arcs do
got to
we
keep
get
in mind
against
that
a lot of
you,
people?
you, you got to keep in mind that Wano is an independent nation. Even though they have this
Yeah,
geography what is protect them, this natural barrier, you still have to have a dude who could ward off all these um who
but
could
it was
protect all these
Kaido's territory
resources.
though.
Who?
But it was Kaido's territory. Kaido's
That's true.
that
That's true.
dude.
That's a fair point. Kaido was the dude.
Yeah,
But I was thinking
yeah,
they
kind of,
shouldn't need,
yeah.
if they really that good, they shouldn't need Kaido backing to protect their country. Like what happened now that Kaido gone? I guess it's Luffy, but I feel like they should be able to
Yeah,
stand on their
absolutely.
own.
Yeah, and then going forward, guess who? Momonosuke, although he's like a child still, but it is what it is.
The
Hey,
And they
most
have
impressive
Oda.
character in Wano to me, Yamato, bro. Like,
you're
Oh yeah, what up, Bruce?
that's
all
my
right.
nigga
All
right
right,
there,
cool,
bro.
cool, cool. I'm in.
Y'all
Yes,
don't know.
sir.
Bruce is my
Sir.
dude.
Yes, sir. Came a little bit late,
What's good,
but I'm
bro?
here.
That's life. What's good?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Had to run a whole bunch of tasks and everything like that. I was looking at the time. I was like, oh shit.
Shit, I know you have a lot on your chest. I know you've been holding in a lot. What do you feel about last chapter? What you looking forward to?
Last chapter. I mean, I haven't been a fan of Wano as a whole, but last chapter to me was fire. My favorite part of the chapter, and it kind of made me realize this a lot, is how do you feel about like the hijinks in One Piece? Because for me, like pre time skips had like a lot of the funny, goofy shit. Like when they went to Sky Island and they was chilling and they went off the fucking edge, and Sanji, Usopp, and Luffy Soul went after them screaming because they were so scared, or like the Luffy used to accidentally hit Zoro all the time. When they be bullshitting around, and like the majority of Friday's chapter was them just bullshitting the whole entire time, just doing dumb shit together. And I realized, like, yo, I really missed that shit because I was laughing my ass off, and I really enjoyed that chapter.
Hey, Bruce. You know what
Yeah.
one of my favorite chapters of was a Wano? One of my favorite chapters was the Nika fight. Like I don't like Nika as a concept, but I mean the fight with Nika versus
On the cartoon
Kaido.
shit.
And the reason why is because that should take me back to Along Park, and the creativity level was on 100, bro. Like that was Oda in his bag. You understand? And that's the type of shit I just be looking for. I don't like this new type of fighting where it's just hockey and who balls
Yeah,
bigger,
like
and you understand it's just hockey.
what I've
I
yeah,
don't
what I've noticed with like the majority of the Kaido fight, it was just conquerors hockey,
this shit
hitting each
ain't
other.
creative, Pharaoh. This just
It's
hockey. This
just
tail beast
back and
bombs.
forth. They have double fruits. I don't know why that wasn't utilized a little bit more.
This shit
Well, see,
ain't.
I
Um,
have a pushback. I have a pushback on that one because me and you were disagreeing on the Gear Five fight because you absolutely love that shit, and I absolutely 100% hated that shit. So I do agree to some point where they started leaning a little bit too heavy into hockey is this, hockey is that. Even Kaido was saying like, Delver don't make you a man. Your hockey does. Like, shut your ass up. You got a whole dragon fruit and shit. But
yeah,
the thing I didn't like about the Gear Five fight, right? The thing I didn't like about the Gear Five fight when they went that route is I'm with you, Sean. Like I love the creativity and the devil fruits and everything like that. I like, seeing it kind of, go off the wall a little bit there. But when they went like, because, and I want y'all to feel me on this here. When Gear 5 was first introduced, the first chapter we saw it, and he picked up Kaido and then he turned like Popeye the Sailor Man and started like doing Bam Bam from Flintstone and shit like that. I fucked with that. Like that was cool as shit, right? And I was like, yo, but don't let it go past this. Like this is cartoony enough. Like let it stay right here.
The thing
But
with
when the niggas, huh?
let me interject 1 second. The thing with Gear 5, what I didn't like the creativity, but I feel like other than the stamina issue, I feel like you have to have rules set in place with this shit. Because it could fill
And
in
there ain't
too
no rules
much.
at all.
It could fill
No
in too
rules.
much
That's the thing.
shit for Oda. Like Akino could blow this nigga head
Yeah,
off and he laugh. You understand?
Yeah,
I feel like it have to
yeah.
be a weakness or something you could exploit, not
yeah,
left to
because
Oda
like
devices to do what he want to do. If he leave his
Oda
And
devices,
basically like essentially told us how he's gonna beat Blackbeard. Because apparently the fruits only can only limited by imagination, which is pop out, man.
I
Like,
don't like
why
that.
would you do that, Oda?
I mean, that's some plastic man shit. But the thing that I didn't like, another part of the Gear 5 situation was I felt like Luffy was fighting better prior to him going Gear 5, when he was just in the regular shit, because that I don't remember what chapter it was, but y'all know which one I'm talking about, to where him and Kaido are going at it, and they have this nice ass scene to where Kaido tries to swing his club. Luffy jumps on top of the club and kicks this nigga dead in his face, right? Like
Yeah,
that shit was smooth, and like Luffy was on his A game to where like I gotta take this nigga out. But then it's like when he went Gear 5, he started making like these dumbass retarded mistakes in the middle of the fight. And clearly I could see that of course Gear 5 is his best form, right? I'm not saying that's taken away, but like for instance, when he went giant form against Kaido, right?
Oh, that
And
giant
he was
shit.
getting
oh yeah,
yeah,
skipping
like,
rope.
and I was like, oh shit, I was like, oh, this is about to be dope. He's about to step on his ass. And then Kaido just swerved out the way, hit this nigga again. And then
That,
Luffy's like, okay, I'm gonna throw some lightning at you. Kaido swerved out the way, hits this nigga again. And Luffy's like, okay, what if I just wind my fist up and run at you in the air? And Kaido swerved out the way and hits this nigga again. Like, yo, Luffy, are we focused still? Like, are we still trying to beat this
Yeah,
nigga, or
he
are you
was
just playing games?
embodied even though he went Gear 5. I think it
Yeah,
was
and
a
I was like,
chapter after it was
why are you
revealed.
so stupid?
I think
Like you're
I
fighting
don't
mad
know.
dumb. Like you got way more durability, you got way more strength, but your level of fighting intelligence just dropped like 50 IQ points. Like what the fuck's going on?
There was I think that Gear 5 it has like an effect on his personality where he becomes way too like hyper or
childish.
something. Yeah, he goes
Yeah,
into like a drug
Nigga
mode or
focus.
something.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's probably the weakness. He become reckless because he
Yeah, he
feel like
becomes reckless.
his heart beating
You
so
ain't say
fast that's almost
anything.
like laughing gas.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you like the Joker and shit like that.
So
And I
this
was just like, hey yo, nigga,
let, let
like
me let,
Luffy, I need you to focus.
let me ask y'all a question though. You all feel like Wano because you all feel like Wano's a top five arc?
No, no,
It-
no, no,
It's top five, but his bot is five.
You mean it's
no.
number
It,
five
it,
exactly? Like it
yeah,
barely
five
scraping
exactly. Yeah,
by.
because I can't really ignore those high peaks we had in the Wano
Yeah,
Odin
that was good.
stuff.
Yep, oh, that
Um,
was good.
there was
Really
a
good.
lot of the rocks like rooftop was.
Arc
There
of
was
the
a bunch of
Rooftop was
things in this
definitely dope.
arc that was really good. Like it has a lot of lows as well, so it's like I can't put those
Yeah.
highs like other arcs, like I don't know Sky P or something. Can you put Sky P
Uh,
over Wano?
Never.
I put
I hate
Skypiea
Skypiea.
over.
Bro,
Um,
bro, bro,
Skypiea.
y'all could call me a fake
Mm,
One Piece fan, but I never read Skypiea. I skimmed through that.
wow. Holy shit.
Pia has a lot of good replay value. I will say that.
I
It
skimmed
does.
through that because it feels so disconnected. Like I feel like okay, whatever they do up here, we ain't gonna see this in the newspaper. No
Yeah,
reward.
I think when you go into Skypiea first as like an initial viewer, it's boring. Once you read
It is
everything
boring.
past
It
it
is boring,
and then come back, you'd be like, okay, this is kind of interesting.
and that's part of
And
the reason why I
I
don't
know
completely slander it.
I know Skypiea is one of the most important arcs in terms of the law and the history and stuff. But in
yeah,
terms of me
And that's what got
enjoying
me.
that, I don't enjoy that.
Yeah, it was definitely boring. I don't even like the Luffy versus Enel fight. I don't like that fight at all.
yeah, the fight wasn't really all that.
I
Let's
don't
be
like
honest.
Enel, period. I like the concept and but I feel like his fan base is gassing too much, bro. Like this nigga in the new world, he'd be fooled.
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
he
If
does
his
have
durability is
accuracy.
that
I mean,
low, he got
yeah,
observation, but his
yeah,
durability, because you gotta look at it from the standpoint, which Oda's inconsistent as fuck, right? We gotta look at Luffy, right? So Luffy was tagging him, and it was like severely hurting this nigga, right? Keep in mind, this is the same Luffy that was weaker than the version of Luffy that fought the Pacifista, to where all the Straw Hats had to jump that motherfucker, right?
yeah.
Then we go from the 2-year time skip to where we got niggas